Warning, this video may contain curse words, ear rape, other things, and worst of all, opinions. If you can't take any of those things, then you need to leave immediately. Fandom, a group of fans of a particular team, person, fictional series, etc. regarding collectively as a community or subculture. This definition is terrible and should be changed immediately. Let me see. Here we go. I found a much better definition for fandoms. Okay, hold on. Wasted or spoiled foods and other refuse as from a kitchen or household. Jay? Yes, disembodied voice? I'm recording, what the heck are you doing? That's the definition of garbage. You're telling me there's a difference? That's right, guys. Rather than making multiple videos where I mention how bad a fandom is and just, kind of repeat the same points about how they're toxic and crap, I'm just gonna make one video where I mention as many of the bad ones as possible, except for Minecraft. Go here for Minecraft.
Once upon a time I came across a game that I really liked. Once upon a time I saw a show and my love for it spiked.
Hey guys, look at my OC, isn't it creative? Oh boy. The Sonic community. Where to start? Well, if you're wondering where 25% of DeviantArt is made up of, then here you go. From the garbage original characters to the rabid fans who defend the hot garbage, there is a lot of problems with this fandom. First off, the original characters tend to be very uncreative, basically being recolors of other Sonic characters or recolors of official art for the characters. Another problem with the Sonic community fandom, I cannot say crap, is that they blindly follow their precious series. While I do agree that there are many great Sonic games like Colors and Generations, there are still tons of bad games that the fandom defend. Like Sonic and the Black Knight. Is this a joke? Is this a joke? Sonic and the Secret Rings. What? Why? What? Sonic 4? You gotta be kidding me. Who likes this garbage? I thought Sonic was about going fast, and going through loop-de-loops and crap. Why is he now swinging a sword or moving to crappy motion controls? Frig, at least code motion controls correctly, Sega. Well, at least one good thing came out of this franchise, and that thing being Sam, a classic Sonic fan, the most flipping amazing person I have ever seen.
You freaking fricks! What will you learn? What will you learn? That your actions have consequences!
Everyone seems to love these games and shows that makes me happy, but what I ended up seeing made my day a lot more crappy. Why'd you have to draw my favorite character with a huge whipping cock? Why does that item have human genitalia? You really need to see a doc.
Oh great, the Undertale fandom. With this and Steven Universe, I can already tell how bad the comment section is going to be for this video. So, if you're wondering what the main problem is with Undertale, well, let me tell you. If you do not know, then you must be living under a rock. Seriously, it's not that hard to see how bad these are. So let's go over some of the problems. First off is the toxic side of the fanbase. This part of the fanbase is something that every fandom and fanbase and community has, but fandoms like Undertale, Steven Universe, and Rick and Morty show their toxic side much more often than others. If you disagree with the fanbase in any way, they will get angry. Don't like a character? You're an idiot. Don't like the game? You're just a hater. Think the fans are toxic? No, you're the toxic one. This is all things I see in fandoms like the Undertale fandom or Steven Universe. And while I'm using this as an example for Undertale, I'll just leave this here. It's kind of worse with Steven Universe. It's kind of bad. But yeah. Sorry for that little side tangent. Now where were we? Oh yeah, right. The other things I hate about the fandom is the people who dub the same comics as everyone else without adding anything original. Now, I don't care who you are. You have to agree that these dubs are repetitively... Great job, Jay! So... where was I? Okay. You have to agree that these dubs are repetitive and do literally the same thing. They all dub the same comics, they all use the same kind of, okay, here's one part of the strip of the comic, okay, now we're just gonna go to the next box, then the next one, without adding anything interesting. You know, it doesn't like do any weird spinning things when anything crazy happens, doesn't have any nice little sound effects. It's just them dubbing over the comics. And that's boring. And the worst part is they all think that it'll help them get like 1 million subs and help them become the next PewDiePie. Well, let me tell you something. You're wrong. This bullcrap is not entertaining in the slightest. Like, I know that you can't be completely original, but if you're gonna make this content, try and do something interesting, you know, add some... I don't know if you heard that, but Discord just went off, so, thank you, Shadow, for interrupting my recording. I know you can't be completely original, but at least attempt to try and put something unique, like a unique spin to your videos, rather than just being another Undertale comic dub. Like, frig, like, come on, like, add something unique, like, just add some nice effects, add some cool filters, just add something unique to your content, like, attempt to at least put some effort into it. Ugh, frig.
I wish I didn't have to see the stuff that you just drew. After seeing this shit, I only have one last question for you. And this is a serious question, by the way. Why did you draw that? Why did you do that? You didn't have to paint that in detail.
Uh-oh, I have a different opinion about Cinnamon Roll Universe. I guess I'm just a hater. Welcome to Steven Universe, home of what is most likely the worst fandom in existence. Five Nights at Freddy's, Undertale, Benny and the Ink Machine, Cuphead. None of them come close to how bad the Steven Universe fandom is. Seriously, it's really bad. It's extremely bad. So bad that if you do or say anything negative about the show, then the rabid fans will come after you and raid your comment section or something with abysmal comments. Not to mention the time they main artists try and kill themselves. And while I wish I was joking, I'm not. A girl on Tumblr by the name of Zammy made some art of the show, and the fans created a huge backlash, leading to her suicide attempt just because it didn't look like something on the actual show or had some different art style. And even then, like, come on, you guys attacking her for the art style? This show literally has no consistency. Just look at how like characters are never on model. Like, seriously, don't attack other freaking art style if the show you're worshipping isn't even that good when it comes to art style. Like, frig. Luckily, though, she survived and was taken to the hospital, but that's not even the worst part. The worst part is that the large majority of the harassers never even apologized about making her kill herself. What a horrible group of trash bags.
My eyeballs are aching, I'm so close to breaking. Bullet to my head I'll be taking. Why did you draw that? Why did you do that? You didn't have to paint that in detail. My eyeballs are aching, I'm so close to breaking. Bullet to my head I'll be taking.
Oh gosh. So we went from an atrocious fandom obsessed over a decent TV show to a cringeworthy fandom obsessed with a series that has 2 good games, 1 decent game, and 4 repetitive pieces of garbage. There isn't a lot to say about Five Nights at Freddy's, well, it's fandom specifically, mainly because I would just be repeating parts from the Undertale part of the video. Seriously, it's kind of scary how similar they are, and yet they fight a lot for some reason. You know, like, different opinion means you're a hater. The bad MS Paint fan art, which I don't even think I mentioned in the original Undertale part, but I don't even care at this point. The terrible comics / SFM videos, they're just bad. All of it. The only thing I can mention is that the Undertale fandom is obsessed with the game that is actually good. You know, Undertale's a pretty good game, and them being obsessed with it is kind of understandable. It's pretty good, and I was obsessed with it when I first played it. But the FNAF fandom is obsessed with a series with 4 games that are basically garbage, with the same story, that are basically like the same thing over and over again. A story that is filled with a bunch of plot holes, and they use like the "oh, you have to theorize it" excuse to say that it's not bad. An RPG that doesn't even look like that's not even like comparable to the other games, and 2 games that are only good because they split away from the generic Five Nights formula. Seriously, why do people still like this game?
So we go back to a time when life wasn't that rough. When my brain wasn't influenced by a bunch of nasty stuff.
So that's it, really. I got my opinion across pretty well. Now I just have to sit here and wait to see for people to either look a bunch of idiots, or agree with me, or I just not say anything. And seeing as how many fandoms tend to be toxic as heck, there is probably going to be chances of the toxic comments, if there are any. There was one last thing I want to touch on, and it's the other fandoms that I didn't cover. The reason I don't cover fandoms like the My Little Pony fandom, the Rick and Morty fandom, or some other hot garbage, is because I only talk about fandoms that I actually have experience with. I've never interacted with the Rick and Morty fandom. Bendy and the Ink Machine fandom, well, I don't even really see much about that fandom, and I don't really play the games. They do look good, though, by the way. Cuphead, I played the game, but I've never really interacted with the fandom. I've really seen much of the fandom, other than the bad artwork. I've seen, like, the Rick and Morty fandom. All I seen was like, the Szechuan sauce incident, and if you've never seen that, then, oh, you should look it up. And maybe the fact that they think is, like that they're kind of smart because they watch Rick and Morty, I guess. Even though that's kind of dumb. It's kind of like thinking you're a doctor for watching Grey's Anatomy. Like, it's just not true. It's not true at all. But anyways, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Today's video, I finally made another Problems With, guys. Are you proud of me? I was actually really expressive with this one, in my opinion, which is something I've been having a hard time doing with these videos. I've actually yelled more, I've gotten more aggressive with the mic, I've actually been more expressive, and I'm really happy about that. And the funny thing is, I probably should be doing that because I'm still actually kind of sick. I'm still at the end of recording this. My throat kind of hurts, so I need some cough drops. And you can probably hear me sniffle every now and then. But yeah, all things feeling good. I'm recording this the day after I uploaded the video about Jay's adventure. So if you're wondering about any progress, I'm just going to tell you now, none has been made. And I'm probably going to take a little break from that game, you know, maybe focus more on my YouTube channel, on school, and also just, like, you know, other things. But I will eventually return, trust me. I still have ideas for that game, unlike Sun Panther, which I'm kind of pretty sure I just abandoned by now. If you're wondering why I'm kind of saying things like every now and then, if I have said that, is the fact that this part is kind of actually unscripted. I didn't write it. But yeah, if you're watching this and you are about to leave a toxic comment, I'm just letting you know now, this is all my opinion. If you have forgotten about that, if you just forgot from the beginning of the video where I mentioned, hey, this is my opinion. If you don't like opinions, then go away. Yeah, this is my opinion. If you have a problem with my opinion, then, well, that sucks. If you're gonna, like, at least say something against my argument, at least try and, like, be civil and say something that actually adds to the conversation, rather than saying something that, like, literally adds nothing, like, oh, F you, you're just an hater, or just something that'd be in the average comeback for an I Hate Everything video. But yeah, I honestly kind of hope that this video actually reaches people, because I've been planning to make a video, like, come back for a while now, so hopefully the comments will be left. But yeah, anyways, we'll see you later, I guess. But yeah, before I go, it's time to mention the questions. So, the last video's question had no answer, so I'm not even gonna bother answering, or showing you, or telling what the old answer was, because no one answers it, ever. So yeah, get on that comment section, even if you're gonna, like, be jerks, at least, like, answer the question, please. And if you want to know what today's question is, well, let me tell you. Today's question is simple. What is the worst fandom you have ever encountered with or been in? Let me know in the comment section below, and I will feature them in the next video. Goodbye.